Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's had a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Hoists it forward.
Hazard really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Looks to clip it forward. Courtois gets it upfield. Modric. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Madrid have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Casemiro. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Gonzalo Guedes. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
There's the through ball. Has a hit! And he's done it!
Valencia are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Valencia draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And it's Hazard. Diakabi. Valencia find themselves a goal up here. It's a lead to cherish. Gaia. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. And the ball's come out! He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Keeper sends it forward, loses his balance and loses the ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Courtois gets it away. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Keeper's got good distance on that. Modric. Great run on the overlap here. Jose Gaia tries to get it forward quickly. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Casemiro, that's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Gabriel. Valencia looking odds-on to go in at the break with their advantage intact. Gets it back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Carlos Soler has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Carlos Soler considers his options. Valencia looking to widen the gap even further here. Real chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
What an adventurous run from a defender. Modric. And the half-time whistle goes. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Some first-half thoughts?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Valencia come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Alaba. Referee's given a throw. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Azar. Now it's Azar. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Played into the middle. And he's there to cut it out. Carlos Soler.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
And it's played forward. Gets wrestled off the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's on a plate. And a shot! They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort. Courtois reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
Valencia get themselves a two-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And here's Benzema. More than happy to take the muscular... It's Benzema! There are a few waiting for it. Gonzalo Guedes tries lifting it over. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hazard with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. The ball has crossed the line and it's a throw.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Gonzalo Guedes. Rudiger. Isco. Modric. Modric goes looking. And here's Hazard! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
He's played him through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Isco. And the counter is on. Casemiro with the slide tackle there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Diakabi. Put a stop to that. And here's Benzema. The message is clear, none shall pass. Played out to the right. He gets past his man. And it's Toni Kroos. Isco. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Valencia claim victory here, and on balance they were worth it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Valencia will be thrilled by this, even though they would have been a tad fearful of their lesser strength, but they've sprung a huge surprise.
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.